People seem to think a family garden's got to be full of dull shrubs that can take footballs being kicked into them all the time. It's not true. This is my garden. Footballs are kicked in here all the time. But it'll survive because I've chosen plants that are great for family gardens. They're tough, but they don't have to look it, and they certainly don't have to be dull. This is brilliant. Lamb's ears, also known as Stachys byzantina. If you're going to get it, I suggest you get silver carpet. It's a non-flowering form, and if you know anything about Stachys flowers, you'd know that they're a bit, should try harder. But as a foliage plant, it is the best. Beautifully soft, but really tough with it. We actually plant some of this under a hammock, so as the children get off, their feet touch something beautifully soft, and they don't get mucky. Perfect. Alchemic mollis. It's a fantastic front border plant. Tough as old boots. You can make more from a single plant very easily by dividing it in the autumn or the spring. It has these fantastic, they're not quite open here, but fantastic sprays of acid green flowers, which are lovely with other sort of cut flowers and arrangements. And best of all, it has a beautiful, beautiful effect when it's been raining or the dew falls in the morning, where it collects into perfect droplets on the leaves, which the children are convinced is how the fairies collect their water. This has got to be one of my favourite plants. You see it all over my garden. Children call it the purple pom-pom plant, but to you and me it's Allium, purple sensation. There are a lot of alliums about, and if you look in the catalogues, quite often you'll see some of them extraordinarily expensive. You might get 3 bulbs for £10. Well, these are more like 100 bulbs for £10 or £15, and the reason is they propagate themselves really easily. They actually increase in my soil, which is fantastic. The rule of thumb is, if it's expensive, it's a prima donna, walk away. If it's cheap, it means it does well really easily. Buy it. Okay, so some people are going to think I'm a bit crazy, but I have to say I really recommend forget-me-nots in the garden. They are beautiful, and yes, I know they sow themselves everywhere, but isn't that a good thing? They look great, they're really shallow rooted, so you can pull them out when there's somewhere you don't want them, and I'd rather see this than dandelions in my garden. Not that I'm without dandelions, but I'm choosing this.